In the small, picturesque village of Harmonville, every corner echoed with melodies from the rolling hills to the quaint cobblestone streets. There was something magical about this village, where every resident had a natural inclination for music. Among them, there was a peculiar group that stood out, the Unlikely Choir. The Unlikely Choir was composed of individuals who, despite their lack of traditional singing experience or talent, came together to share their love for music. There was Bennett, the retired baker with a gruff voice that rumbled like thunder. Then there was Eloise, the ever-optimistic florist who often hummed to every flower she touched. Next was Oliver, the bashful postman, who spoke more with glances than words, yet carried a surprising tenor. Finally, there was Clara, the village librarian, whose keen ear for languages was matched only by her deft touch on the piano keys. The choir was the brainchild of Madame Loraine, a retired operatic singer who had moved to Harmonville in search of tranquility. She believed that music was the soul's universal language and decided to create a choir to nurture this belief. Enthusiastic yet eclectic, they practiced in Oliver's barn, where the acoustics were surprisingly good. At first, their sessions were anything but harmonious. Bennett's booming voice often drowned out Eloise, who strained to hit the right notes. Meanwhile, Oliver's voice grew softer the more he tried to sing out, and Clara struggled to keep the group in rhythm. Madame Loraine, with her patience and gentle guidance, taught them not just to harmonize their voices, but their spirits. Through laughter and occasional mishaps, the choir found their own unique sound, one that wasn't perfect but pure and heartfelt. The highlight of their journey came with the annual Harmonville Music Festival. As they stepped onto the open-air stage, nerves fluttered among the group, but Madame Loraine nodded reassuringly. With the first note, Bennett's booming voice set the foundation. Eloise chimed in with her floral melodies. Oliver surprised everyone with his crystal-clear tenor, and Clara accompanied them with her graceful piano. When the performance concluded, the audience erupted in applause, touched by the authenticity and passion of the Unlikely Choir. It was a reminder that music, in all its forms, can bridge gaps and bring joy to all, regardless of skill or experience. From that day on, the Unlikely Choir became a cherished part of Harmonville, an emblem of unity and the joy of shared song.